What's up, everybody? Before I go on, let's make sure, double check, let me know you hear me, because OBS did an update, Windows did an update, and everything had to get reset. So, as soon as I know you can hear me, well, you should, but you know how should works when this comes to. Oh, good. Okay. Thank you, Rob, and everybody else. Welcome. So, I hope your week went well enough. If not good, that would be even better. Mine wasn't too bad. Dealing with sort of something at work, but you know, it's just how that goes. So anyway, we had the early crew in here as usual. Phil in the kitchen, Gassy Masher, Joe Russ, Franco Walker left early. He was feeling tired, but we have a Frank Netto Betty, so we are not Frankless at the moment. D Wood was here early. C2S Rusty B, Big Clive, what's up? Time for unhealthy snacks. You goddamn right it is. I'll tell you what I just had before here for dessert. So let's go look. Megavolt Meister, Deltic Engine, Zeb Sparky, the Pianoman is here. DC Allen, Top Smoke Rifleman. There's Benji, Jacques Attack, Herbert Trails of Fancy, and of course our queen Liz Edwards is here. So let's see. Well, we had Starship 8 launch, which we kind of sliced. We got lucky. We got to fit the entire thing into a 9-minute segment during the MRE, and there's one for a week and a half from now. So it went up. They call it the booster, and then Starship blew 4 of its engines out and just went whee while it was in space, and then it blew up and came back down. So the V2 Starships are now 0 for 2 on launch. So there's that. What's up, Booze Hole, Ren X, Delta Mike, Kevin Hardesty, the Pancake Man, Lock Watchers here, Jeff Lee, Mr. Phil, Chicago Ted. Got a bunch of people showing up. So besides that, we'll go ahead. We'll see what a pot store scratch off entails. So I'm guessing either $10 or 10% off, something like that. I did order a battery pack. I went ahead and went simple with it because I have rechargeable AA packs. So this is going to be the battery pack for this. This is how far we are on this suit right now. Got the engine mounted. That battery pack's going to go in here with the servos and the little receiver in there and stuff. And we're getting pretty close to running it. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I got that, and I got those actually came with switches for my bitches. So we can mount a switch in there at the assigned hole. Polio, get some batteries going, and servo. Go from there. C2S. Thanks. Boozy finally got my mouse patch. Should have it Monday if I don't forget it. Oh, there you go. You actually going to go into work on a Monday? Are you okay? Like, is that like reverse sick for you there, Boozy? Because I don't. When the hell's the like? You take most like you're kind of. Do like you and Matt hang out? Because Matt takes off on a lot of Mondays. Oh yeah, we do have to take a call, a very fresh phone call as well. We didn't upgrade our phone, but we did at least clean it and freshen up. Oh, Sellers is also so fine. I guess I'll let you go into work. That works. All right. Yellow. Yeah, they're already talking about boobies. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of just a normal thing here. Lots of booby talk. Yeah, it actually does feel a little cooler in here, totally unrelated, you know. Yeah, I don't even think they could look right at it, they wouldn't see it. Yeah, I'll let them know later. All right, thanks. Bye. Cheers, everybody. Who loves the boobies? We love the boobies. Yes, that is Listerine in the old bong, straight Listerine in there. Makes every bong hit like freaking like you might as well be sitting down in Antarctica taking a bong hit. So today I decided I wanted to finally attack the project of sealing all the shelves together to make sure as much air as possible gets pulled in over the back of the shelves as opposed to like on the ground and through them, just to keep as much heat out of here as possible. So I decided to go, I'll just take a measurement real quick because I needed foam here because there's about an inch gap there. There's about an 1/8 inch gap in between the shelves. And then between the shelves and the wall behind them is about probably 3 inches. Pretty big gap. So I went to measuring, and all of a sudden I realized I have pipe insulation for when I redo all the piping in the house. So I ended up sticking a piece of, like, house water pipe, like copper piping or PEX piping. So that is now completely sealed with like half. I cut it in half. So that's all sealed. Behind the shelves are sealed with full sticks of it. Just shoved them down, and it was almost a perfect height between the shelf and the back wall. So now each end, well, that's sealed there. And then there's a PEX pipe right there coming down this shelf here. And then, like, you can't even tell because you can still kind of see the creases. I actually put black electrical tape on the face of these shelves here to seal it up even more. And you can, and I held a lighter up like right over top. And you can, the flame is now pulling back and down. So, just starting to feel a little nicer in here. I haven't had like a full gaming session to see, but I think we're finally going to get it down. And I think that'll help out, especially in the summer when it's, it's America. So it's going to be 108 fucking degrees out, like, overnight. So, who else on here is disappointed at the new Bergerac? Why is that's a familiar word? What is that? 3-inch gash is big. Yes, DCL, a 3-inch gash should be sorted out. But yeah, hopefully this will keep the airflow because the room is set up as a giant return chamber for the HVAC to get as much heat out. Well, I know that attracts more dust. I keep on the computers anyway, but the main airflow should be that way and pretty much just across the top of the room at this point because of the new vent I cut in over there. So, yeah, we'll see how it goes. Anyway, I'm going to finish this and then we'll do a VertoThermoWhoofle. The lighter is acting up. I refilled it and now it doesn't want to work. Like I put fluid in it and now it's like, there's not enough pressure. Like, oh, I don't get it. But yeah, hold on a sec here. Oh yeah, Clive. The dusty duct. The reason I had to seal That should be fine there. All this off is because the duct is actually like behind that Atari on the back side of the wall. It's actually underneath the window. So all down the back is part of the return now. So there is definitely plenty of isolation from duct dust and woofly woofles. Speaking of which, why don't we get to that? Let's see what happens with this lighter. Not I obviously have other lighters. I can force light it. It's just weak. Yeah, we'll just keep it running. Maybe it'll sort itself out. Anyway. Number one. Number two. Oh yeah, good thing Franco's not here because I forgot to put Freddy back up. Number three. This mixture's a little thin. Oh, and Clive, you Big Clive, you asked. So I forgot to reply. The next time I saw you here, if I was starting to get like the little coating of ash and stuff up there, and yes, there is a little bit, especially where there used to be dust bunnies. They're now dust crusties. Dusty crusty. Oh well. There we go. Move that around. Put that there. There we go. Then yes, I as you pour in, at least in mine, since like mine is, you know, has the anti-drain back siphon in it, so as it evaporates, like the soap stays in there, but the water will evaporate. So what I'll do is once the soap gets up to a certain level, I only put water in it, give it a couple, you know, before the stream to mix it up. But I guess I got to put some more actual woofle juice in it because that was a little thin. Like everything kind of starts to run down. Oh yeah, you can't tell the stealth or the sootiness until you actually do like a finger through the dust and you go, oh shit, yeah, there it all is. But yeah, definitely, that is definitely occurring. Anyway, cheers everybody. Appreciate you hanging out. Decided to dig up the old glass. Here, let me aim this right. There we go. Like I found it in here. I'm like, why did I stop using this? Benji is here. Well, there you go. There's your orange. There's Poofer's orange for you. I'm gonna have to like do some merch update stuff. Chicago. Where is my dab rig? We have it out the other day. Where the hell did I put it? Oh, it's right there. You see it? Yeah, there it is. Whoop. There's my little guy. Yeah, these keep shit hot for a while. I don't know that I've ever actually put anything cold in it because I don't really do much for cold. I'd have a separate thing for my little fruit shake thingies, but yeah, I got to get dude merch out there. I don't know. I guess this design is going to be more of a legacy thing because you can't really get 5 in there in a squarish pattern very well without like cutting something out of the middle, but then I'm like chopping ears off and stuff. So I'll have to come up with some dude merch. And I actually want to do a something for Scum as well. Rob's putting on weight. Like good weight or just sitting around the house kind of weight? Because I put on some sitting around the house kind of weight after Fama sent me all that candy and stuff. But luckily I walk 5 or 6, 7 miles a day at work, so I was able to burn that off. Duvets. Oh my god. Dude, are you talking about like the couch cover things? Good food weight. Oh, good food weight? Yeah, okay. Dude's good. He's doing his thing. Oh, and I moved the cat camera. I did lower it, so it's kind of weird now. Oh, and I put in the little scratcher thing. So here is what it looks like now. So everything's closer, and that's since they were scratching at that door, I put that there, and now they're just killing that. Like it's pretty shredded right there, but that's only been down for a few days. But that's kind of the setup now, where the dude will be out, his usual black and white plate. Spaz will probably be over by the blue plates. He likes being near the door. And then we'll get the three bowels. Poofers, Ronnie, and Tiny Mama in the bottom, like, right here in this corner. So dude will be, over there. Spaz down there, and the Bow family down there. And you can see Beefcake's feet. I'm going to probably move him. Yeah, there we go. Down there, next to the scratcher, like in between the scratcher and the blue plate, like that little area there. Probably gonna move him there because I thought he'd be on more camera, but if I move him in more camera up in that corner, he'll just be like out in the middle of everything. So I'll shuffle him around. Maybe when I go give him out, give him the food later. See you later, Megavolt. Hope everything's groovy. Or gets groovy if not. Let's see. I'm working on some varied intros, mostly Scummish stuff. But I'm kind of working on a new intro for this too, a little bit. Same music, just different video. Like I really like the music there. Well, the cones are there. I mean, come on, you can look at that and tell me why the cones are there. Oh, wait, wrong button. Where's the cat? Oh, cat eye right there. Yeah. Obviously, you can't see the cones there. I mean, you can look at that and see why that. You can see where I beefcake and the cones are where they are. I was figuring out where stuff goes. But that one cone had to move where the door is, like right there, because that's the basement door. I had to go down there and deal with some stuff. But nah, they're just there for the figuring out where to put the plates. Do cats watch humans doing crazy stuff on YouTube? Yes. That's been proven. Yes, they absolutely do. But yeah, dude's fine. Dude's good. He it's the same thing. I mean, sometimes he's good with me petting him, sometimes he's not. Still not trying to pet him on the head yet. He's still getting used to that. Although when I'm giving him treats, I'm a little closer to like the scruff of his neck, you know what I mean? But not his head yet. What's up, Coach Seagal? Oh, here we go. Jag Attack. I hung a picture. Mm-hmm. Ooh, that was very spaghetti. I hung a picture up on the wall the other day. Some would say that I nailed it. Are the kitties aware that they are live streaming? Yeah, I do believe they go back and watch themselves. I noticed that none were showing up wearing dark glasses or acting ignorant. No, I think they know that if they're going to get the views, they gotta act natural. But I'm sure they watch CatTube. Can I hold him? Oh, yeah, I'm not even going to try that. No. Because that would entail bringing sharp stuff close to my face. I'm going to get used to, I want to get to the point where I can pet him and he's used to it all the time. Because every once in a while he'll be like, if it's more than like a second or two, sometimes he'll either step away real quick or turn around and give me the whap whap, the whap whap. But he doesn't use claws anymore. But eventually, like, that'll be like the last thing. That's like, that'll probably be attempted after he decides to sit on my lap, kind of thing. So Scruff is getting closer to the Scruff. Yes, Pancake Man. Absolutely. It's a lot of work, but to cook fresh with fresh ingredients, it tastes so much better. Rob, fish and chips with fresh fish and fresh chips. I mean, As long as you get them out of the bag soon enough, potato chips are usually pretty fresh for at least a couple days. You know, seal up the bag really good before you like feed them to the fish, I guess you're going to do, and then eat them so they have the chips built into the fish kind of thing. That doesn't actually work because you take the stomach out. I don't know, pack the potato chips into the fish. That would be good. Did you hear the lander on the moon fell over? If I were the astronauts, I would hold off. Coming home hasn't been a good week for space. No, I didn't hear it fell over already. Like, I know it only landed on 3 legs, but I guess that third leg was a hell of an overhang or something. Am I high? Nah, not yet. I'm kind of sugared up because I made I've been experimenting with I have a lot of extra dark chocolate hot cocoa mix because I used to drink it all the time. Now I bought a case of it at one point. So as I discussed the other day, I've been putting it in pancake mix and making like pancakes, like pancakes that are all, like an inch and a half thick, like in the pan, super slow cook with the lid on kind of thing. And then lately also, if you take vanilla, like coffee creamer, put like a packet of it just in like a small measuring cup or whatever, and then add like maybe a tablespoon or two, maybe two if you want it a little thinner, and mix it up, and it makes almost like an icing or a pudding effect, and it tastes just like chocolate, not like hot chocolate, but just like chocolate pudding or whatever. So, yeah, I've been experimenting with that a little bit. That's been working out good. That's what I had before this. I took about 2 packets, like a little bit of creamer. You mix it up. It's a little gritty, but if you let it sit for a little while and then add a little more, like the grit comes out of it if you care. I don't really care about the grit. The other Moonlander. Oh, the blue. Okay. Okay, so the second one's good. It was the second lander that landed at the South Pole. Oh, okay. One leg landed in the crater. It fell over. The other one earlier in the week is still fine. Okay. So you took a picture. Yeah, I was wondering how it fell over when it like landed. Go. Okay, so the second one fell over. Yeah, they really need to like the third or the first one landed like the first like the one from a few days ago, like a week ago or whatever. That landed with only 3 legs down. So they need to sort that out a little bit, I guess. I don't know how, but it seems like that's kind of a thing. Should just fallen over because it's getting too close to craters. Oh, and Seagal, I saw that. 10 years. Well, here's a how about a toast to Coach Seagal. Sorry to hear about your mom. Um, but cheers to you, and hope everything goes okay for you today. And cheers to her. She brought you around, so she had to be a pretty good person. So cheers. I guess for the top of the hour, we'll do that scratch off. Ooh, wow, that hit pretty fucking good right there. Fuck me, man. Kind of tasted like diesel. That's weird because that's not diesel, but whatever. Hmm. Let's see, anything else going on here? Let's see, the RC car. I don't know how programmed out of the box it's going to be, so I guess we'll probably mess with it a little bit on stream, but if it's going to take like hours and stuff, then I guess I'll figure it out. Or maybe we'll have someone here that can help us. But, that's Wednesday. Either this or next one. Anyway, let's do this scratch off thing here. It's just about top of the hour. So, yeah, it's valid through March. Some sort of scratch off. And I'm guessing, like I said, they're probably all the same, either $10 or 10% So as soon as that thing hits 6 o'clock, we'll do a top of the hour toast, and then we'll see what we won. On the batteries, stream batteries. Wait, who? What? Where? What? Watcher battery. The Blue Ghost Lander is only designed to last about 2 weeks. Okay, so one lunar cycle, lunar nightfall would take it out. They need better batteries. Yeah, that's. I don't understand why they can't. I don't know. Do something where they can just kind of stay going a little bit longer, run a little harder, and just go in like super ultra low power mode and not have to just. Or have a graceful shutdown. You know what I mean? With like 10% battery left. And have the shutdown triggered so that, something have the BMS set up so that, once it detects a shutdown, it goes into low power mode, it shuts itself off, its output off. And then it just sits there and it knows not to turn back on until it's like, I don't know, 100% charged, 80% charged, and it just sits there and waits. Like, I'm not a rocket engineer, but that doesn't seem like it would be that bad. And then when they turn back on, it boots back up. Everything sees what it can do. Obviously, it's going to be cold, but obviously they can make shit that's resilient to cold if fucking Voyagers 1 and 2 are still out there rocking. But anyway, top of the other toast. Appreciate everybody hanging out. And then we'll do the scratch. Mr. Meerkat. Might get a free ounce. Yeah, I doubt I could do that. Did you test the engine on the bench? Oh no, that's when that gets tested. That's not getting tested until like everything's done. We're ready to run, and that'll get tested live on the stream. It'll probably be a separate stream because it's going to have to be on the phone and outside and not through all this stuff. Unless I can figure out a way to do that. Probably not very easily. But that'll be done outside. So anyway, let's see what we get off of this here. I'm just going to use the back side of my tweezers. Scratchy, scratchy. Keep going. Looks like we got something. Okay. We've got a 1 gram pre-roll for 10 cents. Which isn't bad. That's roughly a $10, $10 to $15 value. Like, what is this? These are half gram, right? Oh no, this is half. Yeah, this is a half gram joint. That's half gram right there. So 1 gram is like, the good fella, or they may actually offer, one of these, there's your 1 gram. A lot of times they'll do that. Like, this is sold as 1 gram, half by 2. So it'll probably be something like this, which if it is, then I'll probably just get fucking Snoop Dogg OG like I like to get. So yeah, that would put it between like 10, 15 bucks. That's cool. That's cool. Always appreciated. That just means I'm going to have to, oh man, that means I'm going to have to go back to the weed shop before I'm out of weed. Damn. Ain't that a fucking shame. I know where's the fun if it's not radioactive. Well, yeah, actually. RTGs have fallen out of favor for space travel, probably since we don't want to irradiate other celestial bodies. Well, I mean, we might as well get it all fucked up before we get there anyway. I mean, we're going to fuck it up as soon as we show up. So, yeah. But, yeah, I suppose so. Anyway, why don't we do a, let's see, we got a couple of messages here from people. We'll start with Lock Watcher. I got a couple early emails as well, I gotta remember. So we got the Pancake Man here with Okay. So from the Pancake Man, Black Watcher. That's not from Lock Watcher, obviously. Let's try this. That's a little better. Yeah, I don't know. I'm actually getting kind of high, so that's cool. Pancake, loads of butter. Pretty good coverage. Pretty good coverage. Not bad, not bad. But just so that you know, this is fine. I guess I should have. I've never actually been overly specific about this. You should understand that when I do pancakes, when all the butter that I'm telling you to put on the top layer, I put that on every layer. Like, you give me a stack, I will peel them off and put slabs of butter in between every layer. Like, I usually don't put syrup on anymore, but like, I will butter every fucking layer. Butter has been placed on every layer. Okay, good, good. And if you haven't tried that, folks, like that's the fucking jam right there. So don't forget. Butter on every layer. The money shot. Yes, it does look a little bit sticky and gooey. Very good. I'll have to get some pictures of me making a one of my hot chocolate pan space cakes. Shelving, good deal. See, we got no zoom here, but that looks like we got peppers, maybe some jalapenos or something. I'm guessing that's hot sauce, cowboy candy barbecue, cotton cake. You know what I mean? Your various sauces. 3D printed table mounts. Nice. Looks pretty sturdy, actually. Don't look bad at all. Just ordered shelves, the actual shelf brackets for the 3D printer. That'll be like there. So that project may actually finally get going. Final table after mounting. I like it. That's a cool little top there. Good deal. Appreciate you sending those in. What else we got over here? Kevin Hardesty. Not much new this week. We have Flat Cat in the window warming up. 72 degrees outside, which means that cat's probably rocking about, 90, 95 degrees. And then Chill Cat. Meow. What up, kitty? Appreciate the pictures of the kitties. Wow, wow. Oh yeah, we have Fala turns 9. Fala has some birthday cake for her 9th birthday. This is the other thing for... Oh, what is it? I'm all over the place. All right, let's try that again. There we go. Eat that over your bag so I get crumbs and everything. Or just inhale it and not have that be a concern. Oh, that was a quick birthday cake. Cool. Thank you for that. And let's see. C2S sent some pictures for the show. Look at that beauty. Look at these beauties. Yum, yum. Ooh, look at all the little trichomes on that. That's so sticky. That's looking good. Looking good. I approve. Very nice. Strawberry cheesecake. What that is. Okay. Got there. Then we got a bunch over on WhatsApp. Let's see what's up with the Jubinator. from today. Back. Ooh. That is not peppers. Oh, okay. Which was not peppers? The pancakes? Big purr. That's a happy, chillin' ass cat. Pity this skip was under a security camera, otherwise I would have been in like Flynn. Oh, man, look at all that. Hell, I'd take the cases even if they're, they're empty, but I'd even take the cases because that's useful as fuck too. Oh, look at all that. Oh, that's for just a bunch of extra stuff or somebody's doing an upgrade and just, ugh, what a waste. Nice, nice. The Rock Collection. Thank you for those, Red Dwarfer. President Crispy. All right, here's the update on President Crispy. Working hard. As one would expect. Got good tail tuck. Very good teardrop loaf action going there as well. Appreciate that update. See what Benji's got for us today. What cheese can you live in? I'm not kidding, look. What cheese can you live in? Now, I know Benji didn't ask that, but that is interesting. 15 degrees Celsius. Is that inside or outside? Got some old classic gear chilling. Look at that little tiny reel-to-reel. There we got the, looks like a cordless gun, fucking glue gun. There's the Benji. There's the Fox right there. Nice. Very nice. What else we got here? Got some Egyptian, can you, where, oh, you can't see over there. Like way over there, outside of the frame of sight, because that's where a bunch of stuff you shouldn't see can possibly be. Anyway. More old kit. Oh, you got drill press. It's got a ultra duty vice of knowledge on it. That is the, it could be used as the vice of all knowledge. There's neighbor cat checking out the greenery. Wow. There's food. Looks good. Looks like we got some ground beef, some onions. Is that might be a pepper in there. Pretty thin looking wrapper. That's pretty good. Pretty good. That looks like a lot better quality ground beef than you find around here. Tell you what. Carne asada burrito. Or catnip. Can you put catnip in that burrito? Needs, oh yeah, definitely needs more cheese, yeah. I would put cheese down first and then put that on it just so the sauce doesn't soak into the thingy. Either way, looks fucking good. That's kind of what we do here on the show anyway. Weird mangoes. Yeah. Not really feeling like those are those mangoes? They look awfully appley to me. I don't know. This is from Chris, by the way. Jason was outside for the first time today. All right. eyes are seeing everything. A lot of new smells for that kitty. Well, thank you for that, Chris. Baby Jacaranda. Almost looks like a fucking pot plant. That's cool. That is small, isn't it? See, that was what, last week? Or is that this week? That was last week. So those get repotted yet there? Yeah, you repot your poppies. No pics, please, from Chippy. Or orange dude hanging out. I don't know what that bing bong was. Probably a new message. Mac hard drive died 3 weeks ago. Today opened it to install a new one. And whilst at it, also got the dust out. Everything is back in place except the screen. Need to remove the old adhesive, but I'm on a coffee break. Ooh. Yeah, I've had to do that. To some various computers here and there. I got lamp. Seen a couple like that. I think that would be useful. Especially on my bedside. I can put my vapes and shit in there. Sort of balancing them here, hither and there. Oh, wow. That tucks in there very nicely. I haven't seen a 2 terabyte Western Digital since the... Actually, I got 2 of them downstairs. They might even be blues. Or no, I think they're blacks. In the, one of my computers. Alright, let me swipe that back. Why didn't that work? There we go. Yeah, it was Coach Skull's stuff. I'm glad you just got your. I'm glad you got your other computer. Then that's would suck if you were like fully without computers. Then you got the PC going then. Oh, Blackwatcher has a local gas station parking spot for smokers. Yeah, they got the same things here. Makes it look like you're only allowed to park there if you smoke. Like they will do anything. They will attach an ad to anything. Like this is the literal, like this is the real life version of a fucking pop up ad. You know what I mean? And from Frank Nedobetti, Myrtle and Philip. I think Myrtle and Philip. Oh, kitty over there. Turtle right there. Turtle, turtle, turtle. I was like, I only see one thing, but cat blend. Cat camo. Thank you, Frank. Did not know you. I don't know that I remember you had a turtle. Turtle, turtle, turtle. Or tortoise. Thing with shell. How's that? I think I get this pretty much called up there for a bit. Whoa. Was there much dust in it? Oh, Coach, was there much? How much dust would you say was in that thing? I guess when was the last time you opened it up? That would be a good comparison. I gotta open. Well, I gotta remount my cooler on the 9800 X3D, or install a different one. It just doesn't seem like it's quite great. Mail. Really, any mail I got was the battery packs. I don't really think let me check. Let me check my my history here. It's the easiest way, because I order a lot of shit. I got stuff that's showing up tonight as well. I didn't even think about that. I'm probably going to be ordering another rifle or two for Lego. Let's see. So I have event things, pistachios, brackets. Sometime tonight will be a new blanket, exhaust diverters for the nitro car, and some more cashews. There's batteries, the stream deck, cat stuff. Yeah, not much really special showing up. Not much, just these little battery packs for the car. That's about it. A little silicone thing that attaches to this guy here. It looks like a straw. It basically looks like a little rubber, silicone floppy straw. It's about, I guess it's about this long. It's about that long, and then there's a 45-degree angle, and it's like that. So it's kind of, so you stick it on here and down, and that way it can just kind of blow all the shit down, not up into the body as much. And you can just let them drag on the ground or whatever. They'll work themselves out. And it's a pack of 3 anyway, so. Oh yeah, 422. Cheers everybody, happy 420. Been about 5 years since Coach Seagal opened that Mac. There's quite a bit of dust, but nothing really blocking the cooling dust. That's cool. Yeah, luckily with these mesh filters that are on the cases I have now, like they do a pretty good job of keeping stuff out. Like the fans are generally relatively clean. It's, you just got to clean the screen things, semi-regularly, whatever. Oh, I saw it, Chippy. Don't worry. So let's see. Anything else going on? Not a cat, but meet Frank. He is 18 years old and very judgmental of electricians. Frank looks like a cool dude. There's Chipmunk's buddy Frank. Say, like some sort of shepherd dog thing. Forget different breeds of dogs. He looks cool. Looks cool. Thank you for that. Puppers. A seasoned pupper. Seasoned veteran pupper. Tandy is gone. No, actually, I believe they're coming out with a new video card to compete with the 5090. Man, it'll probably be as big as this room, but it's Tandy, so. What breed's your dog? Orange. Oh, okay. I forgot I got coffee here. You were behind. Would you like someone to stop by and spank your behind? Would you like a little bit of a spanking there, Chippy Whippy? A little spanky wanky? Sure, we can work out somebody over here stop by. Bring a wooden handled cutting board and some peanut butter. Well, I know, Tandy. Radio Shack. Don't mind me. He has Schnauzer in him, okay? It's just a big job to open it. Screen is fitted with double-sided adhesive tape. The new PC is way easier to get into. Oh yeah, any PC you build yourself, or even Dell with their impossibly just fucking stupid engineering designs that they pick for their fucking cases, not to mention all the thermal throttling that happens in any of their high-end PCs. But anyway, even Dells can be a lot easier to get into than some of these all-in-ones, or even like most of the cell phones out there. How do bees get to school? On the buzz. Not rusted, crusted. Boink. What's up, bud? I took this laptop apart and cleaned one half of the cooling, and it was so rusted inside, I need to order thermal paste to do the other side. Yeah, that sucks. Good coffee. Hey, and there's nothing wrong with a puppy with high standards, as it were. Let's see, what do we got? We got anything else? Like, is there anything in here? Oh, well, here. Here, I'll show you these. So this is what I remembered I had. These are the pipe noodles. And you like, so you can wrap them around stuff. There's two, because apparently these are pretty good. Both sides actually have adhesive to stick them and like bond them, not just stick it. But yeah, I got a bunch of these. Just to keep the hot hotter, and whatever's extra after I do all the hot water will go on the cold, and it'll just be a little colder. But yeah, that's what I put behind that crease back there. Oh, and there's Freddy. He's just chilling. Besides that, let's see over here. All kinds of shit over here, but most of it's just like tools. No, I think that's about it. Nothing super cool this week. No weird sex toys. No, I mean, I haven't. That's been a little while, yeah. Oh, how we doing there? 20. Oh, but, yeah, I told you, bought a lot of weed. I'm just going through my mental checkbox here. I think we're all caught up. What's going on there? What, has anything happened with anybody that, weird, unusual? Got any Karen stories of from the week? I've been seeing a lot more Karen videos, which is just how YouTube works, but I'm still waiting to have to deal with one, and I'm really concerned I'm just gonna like choke slam her or something. I do also need to order the new cat tree stuff for the cat room. And I'm actually probably going to move one of my cameras over there so I can keep an eye on the cat room. Ed ordered the upper for his AR-10. Is that what you were putting together, what, a month ago? I guess the lower for it. I think that was a 10. Pianoman was behind a Karen in the shop earlier who was demanding assistance from an already busy assistant. Ah, yes. Because they are more important than everyone else, as you know. It's going to be a heavy son of a bitch. Well, maybe that'll help you out with a little bit of recoil. And maybe that'll also help give you some upper strength. So you weigh more than, what do you weigh? Like 105 pounds? Like when it's raining, something like that. Mr. A Cake doesn't leave the house. If you go somewhere, do you just take the house with you? Do you live in a snail shell? If so, how is it chambered? And Tanya, kind of let us know the layout. You're about 175 lately. How'd that happen? How the hell do you almost weigh it? How are you like 20 pounds less than me? That's weird. The bigger the beard, the less Karen interactions I've experienced, both male and female version. Winter weight and getting older. Aren't you in your fucking 30s? Don't give me this getting older bullshit, you fucking douche nozzle. Jesus Christ, getting older. Oh, you're so old. Oh, the fuck out of here. I ought to ban you for that dumbass comment. Jesus Christ. Scrufdog, please do not use the word Karen as an insult. I know this is a lost battle, but my friend Karen went from super cheerful to depressed as fuck when her. Yeah, I'm aware. I try, but if I'm reading it, and I'm reading it. But yeah, I am aware of that. I try when I know they're you're around to dissuade that. I generally just say entitled cunt. But if that's what I'm reading, that's what I'm reading. Beards scare people, says leave me alone. Yeah, I don't know why. It's just because I forget to fucking shave. What's up, Fire John? How are you doing this evening now that seems like, I guess, saw that Luth was running around doing something. I tuned in, he was orange, and then like tuned in, I paid attention again, and he's like running towards base with like a backpack and a raincoat or some shit. I don't know. Anyway, welcome. It has made Karens people who call Karens, to be fair. Okay, gotcha. Rob has shortened your beard quite a bit. Why is that? Like, I work around heavy machinery, and I ain't even worried about this thing. It is nice when you tuck it in under the jacket. If it's super windy, it acts as, like a wind filter blocker thingy. Wubber. Celtic engine. The name Bob is so often used in a derogatory or insulting manner. I've never heard that. It's good to know. Usually if I'm trying to be insulting, I'm usually pretty obvious with it. Try to be. Try to be. You'll be back on LDR? Yeah. Word. That's a fun one over there. Seems like. I might get on Mr. Becker tonight. We'll see how I feel. What's up, Captain Barrett? This sexy man is here. What's up, buddy? Wally is what? Wally is more insulting. Who's Wally? There, Deldick. Hey, there's Farma. What's going on, buddy? Everybody's asking about you as usual. Just let them know you got family stuff going on there. Don't call me Bob, and I won't call you out. Call me out. Sorry. So yeah, having a moment there. And a lot of sugar today, and I'm also kind of getting a little high, so that just makes everything weird, and I'm drinking coffee. So good luck, everybody. Oh, it's almost time for Pussies and Pianos. I knew I was forgetting something. That's what I was forgetting, but we didn't miss it. So, let's see. Is anybody out there right? What the fuck screen is that? Oh. Cat. Just Spaz is sitting out there right now, but yeah, we're a couple minutes away from Pussies and Pianos. Oh. I can be a real Mike sometimes, telling you. You tell him there, leave me alone. It seems like kind of like all you got to do is put the right intonation on a fucking name and it just becomes derogatory in some way. And that shit's also regional too. Like, yeah, like in certain countries, like someone named fucking. In certain countries, there may be someone named like Philip that's just a real douchebag, and you're like, oh, that guy's a real fucking Philip over there. You know what I mean? Like, who knows? So I know they've had that shit through like different time periods and different regions of calling someone a name and it means something. Not you, Phil. I said Philip, not Phil. And you like to break down doors all the time anyway, so what the fuck? Did you miss the second woofle? Actually, we haven't done a second woofle in like a long time. We always forget to do that. Well, okay, why don't we do a woofle, a VertoThermoWhoofle, and then we'll do Pussies and Piano. How about that? Since our queen has popped back in, let us do that, and then we'll and then Mr. Phil's also here. But I am a real douchebag. Well, I mean, hey, you know what? If you want to claim it, fucking rock it out. Take it back, man. Take douchebag back and make it positive again. Because I'm sure at some point being a douchebag was just be like, call someone a douchebag. Be like, no, I just mean I find you refreshing and cleansing, or something when you call them a douchebag. I'm sure it'll catch on. And you smell like vinegar? I don't know. Anyway, let's do VertoThermoWhoofle with our broken lighter. It does light on its own. Still does not light on its own. Let me jump it out here. I remember this happening before. I think I just had to leave it on for a while. I wonder if it's like got some kind of contamination in it or something. Anyway. Number one. Number two. Ah, crap, it went out. Hold on. I can actually feel the breeze of it coming out, but I think it's just like, I don't think it's, like you would think it's too much pressure, but I think it's not enough. Or there's like a weird mixture problem going on. So, sorry, shouldn't have dropped that. Number three. And the close-up with standard lighter. Number four. There we go. Let me turn the microphone down so I don't blow out everyone's speakers. Like trying to make sure there's nothing just. It almost tried, but I think that was. I don't know. I remember this happening one time before, and it just started working again. I'll just have to sit here all week and play with it. Like, I wonder if some overpressure thing's going on because there's too much pressure in it. Like, I don't think you can overfill them, but who knows? All right. Anyway, under pressure. Cup the yeah, gotta cup the balls first. Yeah, obviously. You are welcome, our Queen Liz. Let's see. Pussies and Piano. Let's, let me hit this vape and then we'll get ready to do that. It's not even the wire distance. Like, I can hold a lighter up to it and it doesn't just give a shit. I wonder if I hold the lighter on the back side. That's not even as strong as it should be. So I don't think it's a low pressure thing. Kind of feel like it's a, well, that's turned all the way up right now. Oh, it actually lit on its own that time. See, it must have been a pressure thing. Because now it's working. Alright. Sort of. Well, it's probably just starting to fucking overheat, but alright. It's getting there. I was gonna dick with it this week until it starts working again. It's probably Jack Attack's fault. He gotta fuck with everything, you know what I mean? Cheers. Oh, this is good coffee. Ugh. Yeah, theirs are always a little dicey. That's a, I mean, it's an Amazon special. It's been doing good for, what, a year I've had that? But, yeah, it's whatever. That's why I have a lot of lighters in here. All right, let's do Pussies and Piano. Let me pull Rob's shindig up here. Hey, easy. God damn. Fucking jumping into that shit. Man. All right. Let's get ready for that. Where is transition? That should do that. Yes, that worked. All right. And here we go. Thank you for that, Pianoman. Now, if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't your channel, isn't that like your name and then the numbers? Is that your like at thing for your channel there, Mr. Rob? By all means, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, looks like as usual, Poofer's just kind of bullied her way through a little bit there. That's kind of what she does. I got to try and get her. So here you go, Rob. Like, is that accurate? And if you look on the screen, upper right side, how's that? Ooh, I gotta fix the. I gotta fix this one now. Let me unlock that. Reset the transform. Perfect. That did not work. All right. Uh, Vertical. There we go. See, that looks. I still got a little bit of adjustment to do with these cameras. Okay, good. That's right. All right. All right. Well, Rob's done, so now I'm going to shift over here. Actually, I see. Actually, apparently the cat camera was zoomed in a little bit, so I actually have a little bit of room I can play with still. It is lower. It's about a foot lower than it was. And you can see a little marshmallow looking things about to break off down there. That actually helps a little bit. That'll get the dude a little bit more in camera too. Let me go tweak that real quick. Hold on a sec. Hi, what's up, Celeste? Actually, I think that'll work pretty good. Right about there. That means I can reset this one as well. That, how is that? I don't understand why that is so different. Hit the screen and then it just fucks it all up. Rotate and flip. That doesn't make any sense. Oh, it does that all the time. There we go. So I can get locked back in. Now I'm reset. I forgot all these different things I did to the camera. But now I can actually go ahead and reset all of them. Like that. And relock that. Yeah, alright. That's a little better. So now the zoomed in shot is or the standard shot is what the zoomed in shot used to be. So it is a little bit closer. Is Big Clive's time different next week? Big Clive's time, as far as I know, will be the same, but my time will probably change up until the biscuits got to do their catch up thing. Like, when do biscuits spring forward? Is there a date for that? I'm sure somebody out there is going to know. Rob's link in this description doesn't work. Let's see here. Edit. Why is... I don't remember using that link. I thought I always used the number thing. That's weird. wonder if YouTube did some kind of weird update thing. Hold on, let me type that the way it's supposed to be.
Someone was detected at your front doorbell.
Delivery's probably here. Alright, I just updated the thing. The link, so give it a moment and then give it a refresh. Let me see if that was my stuff, because if it is, I'm going to go get it as quickly as possible, because there are porch pirates here and there in the area. This part of that also be to see where they put it. And they're walking, they're walking. Front porch. Good job. Way to read the instructions, fucking morons. Alright, I'll be right back so it doesn't get stolen. I'll leave the cat camera on. Hold on.
Someone was detected at your front doorbell.
Alright. There's the big poofers, always the last one of the last ones. Oh. Alright, I guess we'll try these together. I think she's pretty good there. Let me flip on back. If anything exciting happens or the dude shows up, I'll flip it on back while she's on vacuum duty. What the hell button is that? Okay, well, now you can see that. Why did it do that? How about that? There we go. So I got these. This is apparently like Amazon brand. Because if you want to get the fucking cash, the Planters brand now, you can only do it through Fresh. You used to be able to just order them, but now you can only do it through Fresh, which means you got to pay a fucking tip, you got to pay a delivery fee, and you got to hope the fucking schlub that picks your shit up doesn't fucking steal it or shit on it before you deliver it. So these you can just get delivered. So fuck it. Anyway, what's that? Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, I think that's the link I just updated your thing to there, Rob. I don't know if anybody checked that. UK changed the 30th of March. Oh my god, it's a whole month of fucked up time. Okay. That's really good. Oh yeah, I forgot you're not watching the cats, you're just watching me eat, sorry. Anyway, this is what happens when you get high. and try to do a stream. But then again, it's been working for like 1.5 years, so I guess that's fine. I've just been out of cashews for a while, so. There we go. Alright. Anyway, let's see. Let me put that in the trash. We got anything left in the bong? No, that's pretty burnt through. Move that back over here. Vape's good. I still got coffee left. That's good. That's better. Steaks never been more baked, tender, smoky. How are we doing steaks here? If somebody's got some steaks, fucking bring them things over. Cause, I haven't had a good steak in a while. I should really, like, now that's kind of sort of starting to warm up a little bit towards spring. I think we're going to have to finally get around to doing that fire outside. I guess. I guess we'll see how it does with the phone out there. I know wirelessly it'll be junk because everything wireless in this house is garbage, but I may just have to do the whole stream on 5G. Yeah, outdoor fire life. Yeah, I figure we're gonna do a live stream. I'll take the wireless microphones. I'll put one on me, have the other one for backup in case it goes dead. I can swap over. And we'll go out there and I'll probably end up cooking something, cooking a steak and potato, and yeah, maybe some of the neighbors, you know, whatever lands on the fire. You'll take a rare ribeye. Yeah, ribeyes are getting pretty rare. Apparently not as rare as eggs. Like what happened to the eggs? I don't understand why I just spent 75 cents per egg on my usual 18 pack. Did I miss something here? Because I know I keep hearing about this egg shortage, but I keep seeing eggs everywhere, so I guess I just wasn't really paying attention. Oh, fuck me. Yeah, anyway. Bird flu killed the flocks. Oh, okay. So we got chickvid going around then. That's cool. Just like what'll happen to the bananas again. That almost happened to the bananas a couple years ago, didn't it? Alright. So the bird flu again. Alright. Not rare ribeye, just $270 for a whole cryovac slab. That doesn't sound too bad for a big slab of cow or meat or thing to consume. Oh, yeah. And I got a fucking blanket. California, I decided to just get the biggest goddamn blanket I could. This is a California King. As I get tired of like rolling over and then like suddenly my ass is hanging out and everything gets cold and shit. Oh, these are always fun. It's like trying to take off a condom. Not like super thick, you know, like one of them like fleecy, you know, fucking throw on the couch kind of blankets, but I love sleeping under these things. So it would be nice to have a full-size one instead of a twin bed one that I've been using for, fuck, I don't know, almost 30 goddamn years. No, probably 25 years. I've had the same fucking SpongeBob blanket that I've been rocking. I think it's just time for a fucking upgrade finally, you know what I mean? But not like my SpongeBob blanket's going anywhere. That'll just become the second blanket. Because obviously I like my SpongeBob blanket if it's as old as it's you know, I'm 47, like it's older than half of my age, so I'll keep it around. No, I wouldn't call it a demotion there, Otis. It's more of a, we're adding an assistant. You know, it's like adding levels of management, you know. That's something like that. Not a demotion, just a parallel position. The 18 pack are 49 cents an egg right now, where Boink is. No, I just paid 12 something for an 18 pack of large. I was just like, what the fuck? Like, I just never paid attention. Last time I bought eggs, it was like $6 for the 12 or for the 18 pack. So, like, they doubled and over, I guess, over the past month or so. Does that sound about right? Because I haven't been to the store for a while either. Industrial farming happened to eggs. Yeah. Instead of having 25,000 chickens per farm, the U.S. has 2 million birds per farm. So when shit goes down, it goes down big. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's pretty rough. I've been to the chicken farms. Like, my job takes me to them occasionally. Or you get like the mega chicken fucking processing centers, which has the farm, which has, you know, it has the hatcheries, the farms, the egg laying, and then the fucking, yeah, it'll have like, you know, 2-in-1 chicken thing where half the chickens are egg layers and the other half are your fucking dinner in 2 weeks kind of thing. And you get to just watch the quote processing, and it's like, ugh. All right, I gotta go get some. Like, I gotta go out to the van. You go out to the van, you're like, all right, let me eat some of my lunch here. Cool chicken nuggets. Yeah. But like, my brain just won't let me connect the gross smell and sound and just the horribleness of a meat processing plant when I'm hungry, because I don't give a fuck. Because by the time I get it and cook it and whatever happens to it, it's just fucking fine. Duck eggs are lush. If two vegans get into a fight, is it still considered a beef? Yes, my eggs actually made it home this time, too. I was fucking glad. I had eggs and salsa and toast for breakfast. Hadn't had that in a minute. That was nice to have. It's an impossible beef. Oh my god. It's what is impossible? What's the other one? Is impossible and the other big, there was like 2 bigger brands. I forget what the other one is. The other one was the one I would get. Impossible was not quite right. I mean, I'm sorry. It was worse than, you know, the other substitute. None of it was fucking right, but that's whatever garbage they're going to give you. Yeah, it was Impossible Burger and I forget what. Yeah, anyway, it don't matter. Frank Netobetti is enjoying some tortellini and tomato sauce tonight after the stream. I am going to probably have another baked potato. Well, a baked potato. I actually haven't had one today. Tomorrow I'm going to end up ordering out. I don't know what I'm going to probably get crab cake and the usual stuff, but maybe this time I'll get the club sandwich with it instead of the chicken Alfredo. Scratchy, scratchy, scratchy. Mike says to me that's $1 a day for breakfast instead of going to McDonald's for 4 to 5 sandwich. Yeah, I was thinking about that before the stream. For some reason that topic popped in my head. That even at 75 cents an egg, that would make me, this morning, I used $2.25. Well, okay, with tax and, well, actually, no, there's no tax on food. So about $2.30 since it was a pinch over $12. $2.30 for 3 eggs. Or probably 10 cents for the slice of toast or slice of bread. You know, 2 pennies for the butter, maybe 5 cents for the butter, and probably 70 cents worth of salsa. So, I mean, we're looking at what, maybe $4, not even $4. Actually, wait, four, what, 2.25, 10 cents. Oh no, like not even $3 for a fucking breakfast that lasted me for like 4 hours before I was like, fuck, man, I gotta get something to eat. I'm finally starting to get hungry. So, like, yeah, or you go to McDonald's and you pay $5 for a fucking breakfast sandwich. That's fine, but it's fucking got all kinds of shit and garbage and whatever in it that make it taste fucking great. But you know what? My fucking breakfast tastes fucking great too. So, whatever. My usual meal I get in the past year has gone from $9 to 13. That's the 2B bacon, quarter to pound bacon cheeseburger, large size fry, and a large Sprite. Ever since they actually started carrying bacon, which was so fucking weird, it took them to the 2000s to realize that you're a burger joint. Where's the fucking bacon? It's been nice. It's been nice because before, like, I would go to Burger King a lot because I wanted some goddamn bacon. Like, it's a burger. Put some fucking bacon on it. What the fuck is wrong with you people? You know what I mean? That was my biggest problem with McDonald's until they just fucking sorted it out. I don't know. Maybe they were worried they were going to eat all the pigs in the world because if I remember right, McDonald's is the biggest consumer of cows. Um, so I guess at this point they're probably way up there in pig consumption too. Mr. Phil, 1969 says, true story. A vegan tried to lecture me on how much methane is produced by cattle ranches. I looked at her and said, look, lady, I'm only one guy and I'm eating them as fast as I can. There you go. Perfect. Perfect reply. It's all about the cross contamination between pork and beef. Well, I mean, that's why I make my farm burgers. Like, you just gotta mix it all up. Like, when I'm my farm burgers, like I said, I'm trying to represent as much of the farm as possible. It's a quarter pound beef patty, a chicken patty, bacon, usually turkey in lunch meat form, unless it's around the holidays, or I just grab a fucking turkey and then I'll put, like, oven roasted turkey on it. But, I get the beef, I get the pig and every fucking thing else that's in, um, actually, no, not sausage. Actually, if I have sausage, I'll put that in there too, but I just put as much meat as I can in there. And then if I have lettuce, tomato, um, raw onions as much as possible, and then mustard. Uh, the onion I put in there just for a little crunch. Obviously, there's no flavor. It's just fucking hard water. It's just green water. But I do like the additional crunch, so that's why I kind of go with that. Scruff in space. Oh, I didn't get it. 6:30 is my favorite time of day, hands down. Ah. Oh yeah, I have 2 clocks I have to update.
Pickle Rick!
I have to update. I actually have one of the Scrufdog live clock, the round one. I actually have that in the living room. I have version 1. The new version actually fits everything properly, but whatever. And then I have the old school. I'm fucking old guy. Still have the red fucking classic clock that I've had for fucking 25 years. Keep that in the bedroom with the old 9-volt battery in it, just to fucking have it in there because that's what I'm used to looking at, and it's red. Red light does not stress your eyes at night and does not attempt to induce wakefulness in you like blue light, aka, or white light would. It doesn't fuck your night vision up and shit like that. Which is why they're usually red. Don't buy the blue ones or the white ones. It'll actually keep you up at night. Cheers, by the way. Why not? Good night, Graham Shaw, if I didn't miss you. No, I love fucking tomato. Tomato, what's really good on tomatoes, if like you can get a hold of Old Bay or any kind of like golden brownish seasoning salt, because usually when they're that color, it means it's a really good mix of different salts. Like sprinkling that on a slice of tomato is fucking, it's fucking beautiful. Like if you make a burger and you have seasoning that you put on afterwards, put it directly on a tomato. Because generally speaking, when those salts and all that shit mix with the citric acid, it just creates this fucking great taste that is so much different than if it's on a different layer. You know what I mean? Like they get to interact and it's so much fucking better. Just keep that in mind. Or just eat it like straight up. Just fucking bam. Like you don't even have to put it on the burger. But if you do that first. Put your seasonings on the tomato raw. Boom. Burger. Good. Yum. Consume. What's up, Chippy? I muted, made full chippies all over the place. Okay. Uh-oh. We have another update, a current update from President Crispy. He's snoring. Stop the presses. He's snoring gently. President Crispy working hard at doing cat stuff. Thank you for that. Good to have an up-to-date on what our furry leader is up to. Bloop. Put that over there. Put that there. Nobody's at the cats. No, there's nobody in view of the camera at the cat camera. Give the tip to Chipmunk. Just the tip. There's no such thing as just the tip. Come on, you know that. Frank Betty, I need to get some more Old Bay, but we cooked up some lobster and bacon wrapped scallops the other night. It was delicious. How? So you put Old Bay on that? Because you have to find, I got his perfect application for Old Bay. Like if you used it up on that, then it was used properly. Absolutely. I only use tomatoes out of my garden store. Tomatoes are always crunchy. Tomatoes are supposed to be soft. Yes. Yeah, there was a shop around here I got a couple things of fruit from, and I went, these don't seem much different from store-bought. And then, like, I saw them at a Walmart one day before the farmer's market, and they were buying a bunch of fucking fruit, and I went, and, like, vegetables. I was like, you're a bunch of fuckheads. And then they would take them in and sell them as organic, peel the stickers and shit off. Bunch of fucking douche nozzles, but they got called out for it not too long after that, so I'm guessing I wasn't the only one that saw them. Yeah, as long as you got a legit shop, that's cool. That's funny. One of the places up here, I'm assuming they still do it, but during the summer, they sell fruits, vegetables, and crabs. Welcome to Baltimore, folks. Yeah, fucking shit is great. And they get the crabs like within a mile or two of the shop, so they're super fresh. It's just you gotta like deal with them yourself. I try to go up there and get soft crabs every once in a while on the weekends. In the summers, like walk up there, have a good morning walk, have a cigarette, maybe take a coffee with me, go up there, pick up some soft crabs, fry that fucking things up, and have some for breakfast, like dice it up, have it for breakfast, mix it in with some like rice and stuff, and then for lunch, put them when you have one in the fridge, and then for lunch, got the other one, and then fry it, batter it up a little bit, fry it, and then have a fucking spider sandwich. Like, ain't nothing better than having this big toasty fucking bun and legs just fucking hanging out of it. Looks like you're eating a big fucking spider. Yeah. It's good shit. That recipe came from Uncle Dave. Whatever the hell he's up to. He showed me the wonders of how to fry those up. Anything I'm not 100% on is gutting them, but the last time I had to gut them, everything was fine, so I guess I did it right. You could do a crab broil stream when the weather is nice. Yeah, I don't do. I just buy steamed crabs. Um, Dave's not here, man. Yeah, that was kind of part of his problem. He never showed up. Anyway, I just get crabs as crabs, and I ain't trying to stream while I'm eating crabs because that's just me chilling. There will be no speaking. You'll just be watching me fucking eat crabs. Oh shit, that's right. I was supposed to do tuna helper with crab. What the fuck? That was on my. God damn it. Okay, I'm gonna have to wait for the. Let me put that on the list and just leave it on the list like it was on the list. Blah, blah, blah. I gotta, next time I go to the store and actually like go to the store, it's gonna be bad. Like I'm out of so much stuff. Oh, because every time I go to the store, I just get just enough for the weekend, just enough for the weekend, and I never go during the week. All right, crab meat for tuna helper. That is back on the list. I have no idea what happened. Cat gushy food. I'm gonna need some shitty litter. Getting kind of low on that. What the fuck is this? Is that actually under cat litter? Oh my god. I thought I had it under shitty litter. Whatever. Anyway. Crawfish broil is a thing I need to do before I die. I've heard it is amazing. Yeah, I've cooked crawfish or crayfish, but I've never done like a big broil thing. That would be good. That would be good. Fresh scallops called off the point of St. Judith, Rhode Island. I miss being by the ocean. Fresh scallop. I don't know what the freshest scallops I've had were. No, let me see what crab meat's available there, Locke, next time I go to the store. If I'm putting it into tuna helper, then it's not going to matter if it's like been frozen once. That doesn't. You don't necessarily want to make crab meat or like crab cakes out of something that's been like overly frozen because it's slightly degrades the crab meat. Not that much, but going into a fucking tuna helper, that should be fine. The vague degradation is not going to be a factor because there'll be so much other sauces and seasonings mixed in there. Bigfoot is sometimes confused for Sasquatch. Yeti never complains. Sending you my weather on Sunday. What's coming Sunday? Is it gonna like I can have a blizzard here or something? What do I have to do tomorrow? Let's see. I moved the camera. I snap insulated the cabinets, which is amazing. That just worked out. I'm getting ready to order all kinds of different foam, and then I just had the shit I needed. I fucking love when a plan comes together like that. I got a vacuum tomorrow. I want to move the litter box in the cat room over because it's really close to the heat vent where the cats sleep at night, and I don't want them sleeping real close to the litter box. You know what I mean? Vacuum with the new canister vacuum, which is fucking amazing. It is so goddamn quiet. Love that shit. 70s next week where C2S is. They just had a snowstorm. Yeah, it's like I've said that. I've told the story before. Not much of a story, but at some point when I was a kid, we had about 1.5 feet of snow one day, and the next day it was 80 degrees out. And we were running around in shorts and t-shirts having fucking snowball battles. You know, the snow was melting, but it wasn't melting as fast as you think it would. I'm guessing because everything was just fucking white, so it was reflecting enough of the heat back off of it. I guess that's kind of how that works. But no, it was one of the funniest fucking memories I have is having a snowball battle, sweating in shorts and t-shirt. Like, what? Just weird. But that's kind of what happens when you're between the ocean and a big old fucking set of mountains and then the rest of everything else. By the time it gets to the mountains, they just fuck it all up usually. Especially anything low pressure because it's, you know, concentrated, you know, a little closer to the ground. Luck Watcher is in Ohio. Yep. Scruff gets my weather the next day or so. Yeah, it's either yours or like Louisiana. What snowballs and t-shirts that would sting bad? It wasn't bad. I mean, we were kids. We were used to getting the shit beat out of us. I don't remember it being that bad though. But yeah, they were pretty heavy snowballs. What's up, Lori? Let's see. Anything back there? No. I'm just double check. I still feel like I'm forgetting to like show y'all something that showed up. But like everything's here. So I don't know. Something neat happened. If I remember something cool, I'll let you know. Obviously. Moist. What's moist? Try salmon with the skin. Yeah, that's how I usually cook fish. I'll leave the skin on while it's cooking. I've gotten a sunburn on my face from the snow reflecting the sun's rays in winter. Oh yeah, that is an actual like fucking problem. Which one do I want to? Yeah, we'll hit this one. Slightly late 420 at tootie toot toot. You can get sunburned from the reflection of the sun. Yeah. I fancy trying some scampi in the air fryer. Why not? Go for it. Let's see. I'm gonna do a baked potato tonight. What the hell did I buy for food that I was gonna do tomorrow? Oh, I finally got some fucking tater tots and French fries. That's right. I've been at it like the good French fries for a little while. I'll get another video. I should get another video uploaded for the members tomorrow. And I was doing a little research on the engine. I do actually think we have pretty much everything for it. So I was worried we needed an extra tank like for the oil, but the oil seems to be just contained in the engine oil pan. Like it doesn't look like there's an external thing. That's just for the coolant. So we may actually have everything to start rocking and rolling on that, except like I believe the engine oil. I'll have to see what they recommend for the engine oil in that. And if they want us, like we'll have to look to see if engine oil and if they want like cam lube for assembly purposes, or if it comes it may have come with some cam lube actually. I don't know. We'll see. We'll have to go back into the kit and look around. We'll probably do that when we're just about done this. We'll go in. Now that I have a little bit of a build like that's kind of giving me an idea of how to look for stuff we're going to need. So maybe we can have everything for that. And then go from there. Oh, and I did find out we are going to... The alternator kit. The alternator is a generic alternator. There's extra pieces in there. We actually have to take the alternator apart and reconfigure it. Put a new voltage regulator in it that connects to a different setup. So we actually have to rebuild the alternator, put it back together before we mount it on the thing for the tack and all that stuff. So I have been looking ahead a little bit. Like I said, once we're done the RC car, we'll do another Lego project and then we'll start on the engine. And we'll see how far we can go with that. I'm also probably going to be ordering a Scar S assault rifle, Lego-wise. Soon, that's one I've been looking at. And then I got to see something else. I've also sent a couple inquiries into some Lego shops to see that sell gun kits with scopes and sights on them to see, hey, can I purchase them separately somehow? Because like I have a couple rifles that don't have anything. Wouldn't mind getting like a variety. yeah, maybe a couple scopes and a sight, a couple sights and a scope. Or I mean, I don't care if it's 3 of the same thing, but like, there's got to be a way to get a separate scope, Lego scope for, you know, like all my Lego stuff. See what we can do. Well, I realize I can just take one and plug it into the next thing, plug it into the next thing. Like, if they're on the wall, I'd like for them all to have, you know, be, quote, ready to go, you know, for my Lego assault team or whatever. Lego turntable, make music, not war. Yeah, I saw that. Got to say something about it last night. That looks pretty cool. I have nothing to put on it, but it looks cool. Yeah, I guess if need be, I may have to like 3D print something. Just the crap part of that is the couple of scopes that I do have, they are actually like properly set up with lenses for 2x. So it would be a bummer to like 3D print something that looks cool, but still not have any kind of actual scopage to it. What's up, Mr. S? How are you this evening? But yeah, I mean, that is a good idea there, C2S. 3D printing something, it would just be a bummer not to be able to like focus it properly. But for display purposes, you know, we'll do what we got to do. I mean, I'm sure I could 3D print it in ways that would make the scope itself adjustable. Then I guess we just kind of have to eyeball a set of lenses. I don't know. I guess, like, this has been done before. I'll have to see. I wonder if they sell things like that. Like a set of, like, 2 lenses. Or print a cover. Dude, it was over a real scope. Well, where am I going to get the real scope? Like, I ain't paying that much money for a fucking Lego scope. For a real scope to put on a Lego. That's that gets into a little bit of an investment. I wonder if that's, I don't know, maybe, I don't know if eBay would have something like that, or AliExpress. I feel like I've looked there and they didn't have anything. I mean, if somebody wants to send me a, like, you know, a spectroscope or whatever, I'll 3D print a thing to mount that, like, on the car over there. Just, you know, send it on down. That'd be fine. A cheap BB gun scope. Yeah, I'll have to see. Like, I kind of prefer to actually get a actual Lego-ish thing, but we'll, there's definitely some alternatives. A cheap BB gun scope. Let's see. How much is a cheap BB gun scope? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. See, I gotta see if a flat cat came in. BB gun scope. There's a Daisy 4x15 rifle scope for $12. There's a cheap ass red dot for $40. There's a cheaper red dot for $26. There's a cheaper red dot. It's the same exact fucking thing for $20. That's on sale. This is off of Amazon, by the way. There's a really cheap airsoft scope red green dot lens protective hollow. Oh, it's a cover. Sorry. $27. Yeah, I suppose I could sort something out. Print an adapter, a rail adapter, a rail to Lego adapter. I mean, worst comes to worst, if I get some cheap ass fucking red dot, then if I eventually, you know, need to slap it on something else, just pop it off the adapter. We'll see. I wouldn't be surprised if there was already, well, doing a rail to Lego adapter would be easy. That's just two things off a Thingiverse that I'm sure exist, if that in itself doesn't already exist. Yeah, that's an idea. If nobody actually sells them separately, You can put some cheap ass ones on there. Just to derp around. But print a cover that goes over a real. Oh, yeah. Okay, I already said it. Sorry. Yeah, actually, I would probably actually just do like a rail to Lego adapter. I think that would probably be pretty easy to print out. That I would print out upside down so that the Lego stuff was on the top. Because the chunky rail piece, that would be, you'd want that towards the bottom anyway. Eh. I could sand it down a little bit. I always hit it with some flat black or something that kind of matches something. Or just go fucking full COD kit on it and just print it in something bright red and then do a bunch of other bright red bullshit and just fucking do everything in some like COD kid fucking color scheme. I've just like on just one of them. Be like, what the fuck is that? I'd be like, I don't know, man. Oh boy. Well, let's see. It is 7:33. Why don't we go? We'll go another 7 minutes. We'll go to 7:48.5, and then we will call it an evening. It seems things are starting to wind down as it is, which is just fine. It's been a pretty relaxing day. I'll tell you what, I got a lot of stuff done a little early. It's cool that blanket showed up. I'll have to get that in the, I'll put that in the washer and dryer, well, at least the washer tonight. And get that fluffed up for tomorrow night. Settle in pretty good. Actually, yeah, that'll be the first night. It'll be on a Sunday night. So, yeah, we'll see how that goes. I went 4.5 hours yesterday, you wimp. That's fine, Delta baby. You do your thing. I've done 12 plus hours before. I ain't all that, but as usual, it's starting to wind down after 7:30. That's all that is. What the hell was with the battery? Yeah, there's not a whole lot to discuss. I just needed a thumbnail. Just that this will be our power pack for the RC car. Oh, and I forgot. And actually, I think I brought it up on stream. The remote itself came with the adapter to also put double A's into. So I'll just have a shitload of double A's on hand for the remotes, and they can just flop them in and out of this thing. So that's about it. I got the these are the same EBLs I showed on stream before. It's really hard to find a proper kit, like battery pack that fits in that. But these the 2x4 pack for these things. And this is one where it's just the battery, all the charging circuitry. Well, I mean, some of it obviously is in the battery, but it's, it's not, you're not losing room to having like a charge port and shit on it. So it says 3,000 milliwatt hours. I'm assuming it means at a 1.5 volt output, which would tell me that they're calling it roughly a 2,000 milliamp hour battery, which I guess, is that about right for a double laser? Usually, like a dry cell is usually what, 2,500 milliamp hours? So if this were 2,000, that would seem about right. I would think for the extra shit in there for charging circuitry, considering it does, push in 4.2 volts, and then this has got to get it to the cell around the fucking output shit and yada yada. So assuming that is what they are saying when they say 3,000, and they don't mean based on 4.2 volts, which means it's probably like an 800 milliamp hour. But if it is 2,000, then that means we'll be getting more power out of this pack than some of the pre-assembled packs that were almost this big, which I don't understand how that works, but fuck it, I don't care. As long as we can get a decent amount of drive time at it, then we'll fucking do it. Well, the transmitter only takes 4 as well. Here, let me grab that. Like, I'll go past 745 if we're talking, but just saying. Where the fuck is the train? Where'd you put it? It's not in there. Where'd it go? Is it in there? I don't think it's that light, is it? Oh no, there it is. No, this guy came with, and you can remove that to put a pack in there, but like, what the fuck? Ain't no point in doing all that. So what I'll end up doing is just carrying a bunch of extra cells with me. Like, this shouldn't, like, we'll see what dies first or whatever, but it shouldn't be too bad. This has lots of buttons. Buttons. So if I'm driving like this. And you can, now I'm not steering with my thumb, fuck that. So I'll steer with this, and then like I got buttons here. I can always thumb that button. Some switch there that does something. There's some adapter there for something. I guess that's the antenna. I think that plugs into your mom. Lots of screws over here. Again, referring to your mom. Yeah, I'll have to mess around with it. But I'll just power it all off a lithium ion. It should be good enough. Like, it's not like, the servers aren't taking exactly, they're not cranking out fucking, 500 amps. The nitrous bottle is downstairs, C2S. Yeah, it's downstairs. I don't know why I thought, I'm like, is it up here? No, it has no reason to be up here. What is it, a 10-pounder I got downstairs? No, it's a 10-pound bottle. And it's nitrous, not NOS. Like, shut the fuck up. Anyway. Well, we'll see. If I add anything into channels 3 and 4, because it turns out this one you can plug power directly into the S-Bus port and use it as your power input. So we'll do that. Then we'll have 2 channels available that we can use either for a switch or maybe put lights on there. And then if we do put, any additional systems, that will have its own dedicated batteries. We're not going to share off the receivers, which means, it'll be powered, either by a 2-way version of this. Well, I mean, if whatever we put on there, we're not going to need to worry about servo ends. So it'll have a similar pack to that. Like if we do headlights, tail lights, something like that. Maybe a fucking bat hook so we can climb walls, jet thrusters, retractable wings, whatever. I wonder, oh no, that's going to be too, wait, yeah. Oh yeah, that's going to be far too heavy for Mavis to pick up. Rocket launcher, yeah, another good one there, Frank, which actually wouldn't be that actually hard to do with like a Roman candle, a model rocketry igniter, and just a remote controlled fucking battery pack. Careful. The car has a place for the battery pack. Yes, it does. That's why I ordered a pack to fit in that little side pocket. But if we add stuff later, then we'll add a separate battery pack to power our accessories so that our accessories do not drain the most important battery in the entire setup, which is the receiver battery. Ow, fuck's sake. At that point, we would use the server output to control like a relay or something small that would activate a, the the control side of the relay would be on like a servo or a MOSFET or whatever. The load side of the control device would be on a separate power source. Spaceballs, the flamethrower. Kids love this one. Where does the Fanny Flambeau rocket pack go? So that's what we'll figure out. I mean, obviously, we're not gonna put a rocket launcher on the fucking Camaro body. Oh yeah, and I did confirm those pedestals are for, you know, body height. We're not gonna put rocket launcher shit on there, but there isn't nothing saying we can't get another body, like a truck body, to put on there, something with a little more room that we can hide more shit in. Something like that. And that, I don't know that I would 3D print a body, because that's going to be fucking heavy. But if we do, like, make some Mad Max fucking Warmobile thing, we could always get a very lightweight body and then 3D print, like, a tube, almost like a framework for it, almost like a roll bars and shit, but, you know, fucking print reinforcements for it to then hang our extra goodies off of. Or just bolt them to the regular shit and just, you know, float the frame over it. Whatever we decide to do. Have I picked a spot for a live test run of the car yet? I'm thinking Gunpowder State Park. We usually have pretty good signal down there. That's where I've done some hiking videos, and like we cooked out once down there with no sound for fucking 20 minutes once. God, it's fucking... Anyway. I'm thinking down there, there's a couple's parking lots. I don't think it'll be too busy-ish. There's the one parking lot that's all the way around that's usually not too busy. Figure we'll get a few minutes of testing before some Karen fucking yells and complains about it. But that'll probably be a good spot to test. There's no great, like, works parking lot is just shit. Otherwise, I'd go there. It's just gravel and garbage and fucking potholes and shit. So we won't be going there. And any public, like, parking spots, like public, like Walmart, you know there's going to be some fuckwad that's going to try and run it over. And then I'm going to go to jail because I'm going to rip his fucking throat out and shove it up his ass. So, yeah, we'll see. I mean, that'll be for the first big run. I mean, as far as getting it running and just making sure it works, like, it'll just be on the back patio. Because that's a concrete slab inside my property, you know what I mean? But as far as the big run, yeah, we'll probably go to Gunpowder. Pick a lot. If not there, then... Let's see, I wouldn't do it at Marshy Point. They don't have... The one parking lot that's remote is very close to a house with weird old people. So, wouldn't be a good spot there. I don't know. I'm sure I could find some fucking spot somewhere if I looked around. I mean, I guess I could take it down to Amazon, especially if I'm showing up in the work van anyway. I could go down to the one end of the parking lot and just zing around there for a little bit. It'd probably take them a little while before they bitched. But I wouldn't care. That's always another possibility, I suppose. Because that's not too far. Yeah. Okay, well, I'm getting some ideas here. They do make super light filament used for airplanes. I have heard of that. I know that you can also, if you have the right printer, you can actually print carbon, whatever, like a carbon fiberish thing, sort of, whatever, I don't know, something super light like that. Mr. S says, I find a good space to run my RC car in my area very difficult. Yeah, I imagine. It's anything that's flat now has either a parking lot or an asshole on it. So you got to watch that. But I think the Amazon would be good because I know there's two parts. Actually, there's one part of the parking lot where it'd be fucking fine to do. The other part would probably get annoying because a lot of truckers park their trucks there overnight and like sleep in the parking lot. Even though they're not supposed to, and it's clearly marked you're not supposed to, but they don't have the balls to do anything about it, or any fucking thing else that breaks policy. But if I go to the other end of the parking lot, I'd probably be just fine for a little while. But I don't know. We'll figure it out. There's places. There are places. So figure out something. If she complains, take her to the couples parking and show her Pound Town. Generally speaking, I don't know that Karens respond well to, let me put it in you to make this better. The car will make less noise than an APU running on a truck. Well, shouldn't be that horribly loud, especially with the exhaust extension. That'll also help a little bit to quiet it down. Yeah, we're starting to get a little hungry. The Bridge Road. What is the Bridge Road? There, Jacques. Oh, you mean the road leading to the bridge? No, that's right where the police station is, actually. Like, right where the ramp from the Key Bridge touches ground, that's where the state police station is for that entire area. So that would not be a great place. Or it would be, they would either love it, because a lot of cops, a lot of police officers, troopers, all that, a lot of them are like they're like cars and shit like that. Or they'd fucking freak out because, like, it's probably not the best place to be hanging out right now. Especially with remote control stuff. Yeah, I guess I should open the book for this receiver to see, like, I'm definitely going to have a profile that's, like, very light throttle. The steering's going to stay as quick as the steering needs to stay, you know what I mean? But I'll dial that in while I'm learning it, like I said, probably, I guess we'll see what 40% throttle does with the engine. Like, I'm not trying to break any records, just trying to have fun with, the car that Fama donated to the channel. Again, thank you. I think he means road leading to the bridge. Yes, yeah. What's up, Electron Box? Writing a dissertation. What are you writing are you still writing the dissertation on the advantages of midget goat porn, or is that one done? A literature in review to investigate the I always forget that word. Efficacy and safety of laser therapy for treating. Big word that doesn't have anything to do with midget goat porn. All right, so I guess you already finished that one. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm getting more grease to put on the gears. Actually, it's probably downstairs. But yeah, I have grease to put on there, besides the lube. I have some molybdenum. And what other RC stuff do I have? Oh yeah, that was that. That's right, I didn't order the tank because I found out we shouldn't need the oil tank. The oil tank is for other engines. This should just stay in the oil pan. We talked about that. Yeah, that there. More batteries. Yeah. All right. Is the goat porn paper a good It might be. I didn't know it was quite ready yet. Serious, but not very interesting. Oh, come on. Magic goat porn's always interesting. You can't say midget goat. It is now, little goat. All right. That's, yep. Little goat porn. Tiny goat porn. Yeah, but now it sounds like young goat. And like now it's starting to sound weird. Would it be, miniature goat porn? Goats are assholes. Well, there is that. I'm not gonna go into a vertically challenged goat porn. That might work. Gives it more words. gives you more chance to add like electrifying fonts and shit to really make it stand out. I think we could go with a vertically challenged goat pornographer or pornography. I mean, at that point, we might as well just say pornography. Just throw tons of letters in there. Apparently, what? Oh, put some. Yeah, I got that. Goats, ickle, hitting you. Oh, they love goats like hitting it. Yeah, they actually they can actually kick your ass pretty bad in Scum. I think goats have herd eyes. You mean like, well, they have like they got like the square. I think, are their pupils like square or something like that? Something weird. But I hear a potato calling my name, just begging to be chopped. Well, have a slit carved into it and then being thrown into the oven at 450 degrees for about an hour and a half. Vertical height. Oh, okay. What? People have fungus growing in their toenails that is hard to kill with chemicals. Lasers attempt to cook it without chemicals to kill it. Word. Goats are like a T-cross thing for eyes. Weird. Well, either way, I know their eyes are weird. Okay, so I'm gonna go make some late dinner and then see what's going on. So, might mess with that a little bit. You know, it sucks. Like I'm sitting here and I'm like, man, I'd really like to put the car together, but obviously we gotta wait till Wednesday. But I guess I'll have a look at the manual of the controller so that I'm not a total dumb fuck when we go to turn all that shit on. So I'm gonna get ready to shut it down here. Nice hot tater with super butter mounds and crispy skin. Yeah, don't forget the Montreal steak seasoning to get that salt crust and seasoning crusted into the salt on it as well. To just fuck, man, God, I cannot wait to eat this motherfucker. I just picked up a big thing of cheese. I got some bacon waiting. Ugh. If anything if it all goes pretty smoothly tomorrow, I may do a stream, either scum or fishing or something. Who knows? We'll see what's up. But either way, I'm gonna get out of here for now. I appreciate y'all hanging out, and maybe I'll see you tomorrow. If not, I'll see you Wednesday to work on the nitro car, and we'll go from there. So, appreciate your time this evening. Be groovy to each other, and I will see you soon. Have a good one. I am out of here in a 5, a 4, a 3, 2, 1.